Right. Good evening, everyone. Online students, good evening. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Can you please respond in the chat? Please respond in the chat, guys. Yes. Very good evening, guys. Very good evening. All right. So let us start our session here today. So, guys, yes, settle down. Right. Now, so before starting our sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concepts which I had covered in our Friday's session. So, guys, on Friday, we started discussing about polymorphism. We know polymorphism means it is a process of performing multiple tasks with the same identity. We know that there are two types of polymorphisms are there, like compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism is also known as method overloading. Runtime polymorphism is also known as method overriding. So on Friday, we discussed about method overloading. Actually, that is a very simple and easy concept. In one statement, any method we can overload, provided same method name, different parameters. That's it. Public method, private method, protected method, static method, final method, main method, constructor. Basically, any method we can overload. We already seen that. Now, today, we are going to discuss about method overriding. Now, before starting our today's concept, that is method overriding, yesterday, did you attended the quiz? I gave you a quiz question, right? Did you attempted the quiz question in Instagram? And what is the answer? Why? Why? Same method name? Same method name. That is overloading. That is exactly overloading. Same method name. What is the method name I have given? Method. Method name is same. Fine. Parameter is also different. Fine. I mean, for one method, I have given the parameter as string buffer. For another method, I have given the parameter as string. But when I'm trying to call null, when I'm trying to pass the parameter as null, actually null is the default value for a class. It is a default value for a string and a default value for string buffer also. So there will be an ambiguity. That is the reason you will be getting a compile time error, not of same method names. Come on, guys. Yes or no? You will be getting an error because of the code which we have written inside the main method. Inside the main method, I try to call the method. Okay. Do one thing. If possible, try to check that program in the Eclipse. Okay. Just a sec. Let me just try to show it to you. Void method. Okay. method method. And here I have given string buffer. Let me go with like sp and system dot. Oh, sorry, just a minute. Let me. Okay, void one more method. Void method method, and here I'm just trying to go with like string yes, and here I have given syso sp, and I believe here I have given syso yes. Am I getting any error? Respond. No, I'm not getting any error. Actually, this is method overloading. This is same method name. See, same method name, different parameters. I'll not be getting any error. But inside the main method, when I'm trying to create an object, new class A equal to AOBJ belongs to class A like that, and now AOBJ dot method, and here I'm just trying to pass null. Now you will be getting an error. The reason why you will be getting an error, because not of same method names. Up to here, that is correct. That is method overloading. whenever we are trying to pass null, null is the default value for a string and null is the default value for a string buffer. Basically, null is the default value for a class. So you will be getting an ambiguity problem, ambiguous error. This is actually ambiguous error for class A. This is the reason you will be getting an error, compilation error. Am I clear with this? Please respond. That is great. For example, if I try to pass Java, Java, Java. Now what is my output? I mean, okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just try to, just for understanding purpose, string buffer string buffer plus sp, and this is string plus yes. Now tell me, what is my output? String buffer or string class? Right click, run as Java application. Obviously, we'll be getting our output as string. Why? Because if you are directly trying to pass a data, any data present inside double quotes, what is the data? String data. I hope you got an idea here. Come on, guys. HTS program is an amazing concept. Amazing concept. See, do one thing. Every week, you know that I'll be giving you an interview point of view question. And if you are 100% sure about the answer, that is fine. If you are not, then please try to write that program in your Eclipse. It will help you out. Lot of programs, lot of quiz questions are present in my Instagram. You can check that. Each question is unique. Actually, each question will carry different concept. Am I clear with this? All right. Anyways, now that is yesterday's quiz question, which is related to method overloading. Okay, now today we are going to start with entirely a different concept, guys. That is method overriding. Okay, first things first, method overriding. Method overriding. So what do you mean by method overriding? Okay, now here, just let me try to write a small statement here. Okay, and now writing two or more methods, writing two or more methods in two different classes having same method name, comma, same parameters, comma, same return type. That is method overriding. Method overloading, and this is method overriding. Right. Please have this. What do you mean by method overriding? Method overloading, we already covered in our last session, Friday session. Now, what do you mean by method overriding? Method overriding means writing two or more methods, writing slowly, writing two or more methods where in two different classes, two different classes having same method name, same parameters, and same return type. Guys, the main difference between method overloading and method overriding. Method, guys, please listen. Please listen. Eyes on me. Please listen. Method overloading. Listen, buddy. Come on. Method overloading occurs in the same class, in a single class. If you want to provide method overriding, we need two classes. You need two classes. You cannot perform method overriding in a single class. Pretty much damn sure you should be having two classes. And one more very important point is in method overriding, first step, inheritance. You need to achieve inheritance. If you cannot inherit a method, you cannot override that method. Simple, blindly, one rule. Once again, I repeat. Guys, very simple. Very simple. Point number one. Method overloading occurs in the same class. Method overriding occurs in answer two different classes. And if you are performing method overriding, if you are writing an example for method overriding, 100% you need to use inheritance. Inheritance is mandatory in method overriding. If you cannot inherit, you cannot override. Now, let me just try to show you a small program. Okay, now, class A, class B, all right. Now, guys, in class A, I'm having a method void method 1. And here, system.out.println. Just simply, I'm trying to write class A method. Just class A method 1. That's it. Class A method 1 call. Okay. Now, don't write the program. Please don't write the program. First listen. Okay. This is a method. Now, what I want to do, I want to perform, listen. I want to perform method overriding. Method overriding. Whenever you are keeping that thought in your mind, first try to take one more class. Okay. I am taking class B. Okay. Now, what do you mean by method overriding? Please read the definition for me. Writing two or more methods in two different classes having same method name, same parameters, same return type. Okay, and here just I'm trying to write system.out.println and just let me try to write 10. Simply I'm writing 10, not more than that. Okay, now I already said this. If you want to perform method overriding, mandatory, we need to do one thing. What is that? Answer. Extend class A into class B, please. Okay, I'll do extends extends class A. Now, class A is parent class or child class? Class B is, what is the second point in inheritance? We can hold child class object with parent class reference, and we can call only. That is perfect. Let me go to my main method. Now, please. Okay, guys, could you please help me to go with the second point inheritance? Please tell me second point inheritance. First write new class B or A? Class B. All right. Equal to AOBJ belongs to class A. That's it. This is the second point in inheritance. All right. Now, I want to call method 1. AOBJ dot method 1. I'm calling my method 1. Now, online students, are you following? Online students, are you following? Please respond. That is great. Now, so guys, in line number 12, we are calling which method? Class A method or class B method? Class A method. Yes or no here? That is exactly the second point in inheritance. Second point. We can hold child class object with a parent class reference, and we can call only parent class methods. Okay, now, so what is our expected expected output. Class A, method 1 call. All right, let us see our output. Now, right click, run as Java application. This is method overriding. This is method overriding. What just happened here? What just happened? Like we did not got method 1. We know that we see our output. What is our expected output? Our expected output is class A method 1 call. But how we are getting a method from class B? Okay, I'll do one thing. Just enough. Let me go with like 10 only. How this is possible? Right. Guys, please listen to this clearly. Right now, online students, please concentrate. Right now, we are having two versions of method 1. Right now, in our program, actually now both the programs, class A and class B, we are having two versions of method 1. One version of method 1 is present in class A. Another version of method 1 is present in class B. Now, for example, guys, please check this. New. Could you please tell me what is the first point in inheritance? Hang on. Hang on. Just a sec. We can hold parent class object with a parent class reference, and we can call only parent class methods. Tell me the code, please. Tell me the code. New class A. Okay. Equal to AOBJ1 belongs to class A. And here, just let me try to go to like AOBJ2. Okay. And now, please check this. AOBJ1 dot method 1 like this. Now, let me execute my program. Right click, run as Java application. We are getting which method here? Class A method. Okay, just let me try to have a small differentiation line. Okay, now let me execute. Right click, run as Java application. We are getting class A method. And after that, this 10, we got our output as 10. Now, please concentrate here, guys. Right now, in our program, we are having two versions of method 1. One version of method 1 belongs to class A. Another version of method 1 belongs to class B. Now, whenever you are trying to call, this is important. Seriously, guys, this is important. Whenever you are trying to call method 1, I repeat, whenever you are trying to call method 1 with the help of parent class reference, I repeat once again, whenever we are calling method 1 with the help of parent class reference, Java determines which version of that particular method to be getting executed. Actually, there are two versions. Hey, respond here. One version is present in, another version is present in. Now, my statement once again. Whenever you are calling method 1 with the help of parent class reference, Java determines which version of that method to be executed based upon the type of the object that is being referred to. For example, guys, here you are calling at line number 13, you are calling method 1. Okay. You are calling method 1 with which reference? Answer. Parent class reference. That reference is pointing towards which object? Which object? parent class object. So parent class method will be getting executed. Now at line number 17, of course, we are calling method 1. Now we are calling method 1 with which reference? And that reference is pointing towards which object? Child class object. So which method will be getting executed? Child class method 1 will be getting executed. This determination, that is which reference is pointing towards which object, that determination will be done at runtime. And that is the only reason this kind of polymorphism is known as runtime polymorphism. When you're speaking about method overloading, there is only one class, and that will be decided whenever you are compiling only. That is the only reason that is known as compile time polymorphism. Am I clear with this? Do me a small favor. Please add a small point for this. Please add a small point. Did you note down method overriding definition? Okay, next point. Next point. It is also known as late binding or runtime polymorphism. Late binding or runtime polymorphism. Now, guys, please check this. Please check this. Now, here, the method which is present in, guys, please listen. Completed? Done? Okay, please listen. The method which is present in superclass or parent class or base class is known as overridden method. Terminology is very, very important. Overridden method. And the method which is present in child class or subclass or derived class is known as overriding method. Am I clear with this? Overridden method. Please tell me. Overridden method means the method which is present in parent class or child class. Answer. Overriding method. It is present in child class. Am I clear with this? Okay. Now, please go ahead with the point once again. Next point. Next point. The method which is present in parent class is called which method? Come on. Overridden method. The method which is present in parent class is called overridden method. And the method which is present in child class is known as, please fill in the blanks, is known as overriding method. Is known as overriding method. Next point. When an overridden method is called, when an overridden method is called through parent class reference. When an overridden method is called through parent class reference, take a minute time and try to understand that statement. Just a minute time, please. When an overridden method means the method which is present in Exactly. When an overridden method is called through, is called through parent class reference, means AOBJ1, AOBJ2. Guys, are you understanding me? Okay, that is great. That is great. When an overridden method is called through parent class reference, Java determines Java determines which version of that method. Java determines which version of that method is to be executed, which version of that method is to be executed. Just a second. I said which version, means how many versions are there? Answer. One is present in, I mean, parent and child. Please try to say this. One method is present in, another method is present in. Now continue. Java determines which version of that method is to be executed based upon the based upon the type of the object, based upon the type of the object being referred to, being referred to whenever we are calling that method, being referred to whenever we are calling that method dot, whenever we are calling that method dot. This determination, this determination is done at, this determination is done at runtime. This determination is done at runtime. So it is also known as, so it is also known as runtime, answer, polymorphism. So it is also known as runtime polymorphism. It is also known as runtime polymorphism. Okay. Guys, I believe you got an idea here. Please respond. Okay. Now, guys, for overriding, actually, there are some very, very important rules are there. Trust me, very, very important rules are there. Rule number one. First rule is, if you want to perform method overriding, 100% we need to achieve inheritance. That is the first point. I mean, don't write. I'll give you time to write. Just look at the points, please. If we want to perform method overriding, 100% we need to achieve inheritance. If we want to perform method overriding, 100% we need to achieve inheritance. Point number two. If we cannot inherit a method, we cannot provide overriding for that method. If we cannot inherit a method, we cannot provide overriding for that method. Example, private methods can't be overridden. Why? Because they can't be inherited. Because they can't be inherited. Guys, I hope it's clear for everyone. Kindly please respond. Okay. Now, all right, guys. Now, I want to use some concepts here. Let us try to check. Okay, I want to override void method 1. Okay, let me go with like void method 2. First, let me try to go with like void method 2. And here I'm going with int a. I'm going with just int a. That's it, not more than that. And here I'm just trying to go with system.out.println. I'm writing class a method, method, class a method and plus a. Let me go with like class a method 2 plus a, like this. Now I want to provide overriding for this method 2. So in which class I need to write? Class B. All right, please. Guys, are you able to understand the concept here? Okay, now please check this. Please check this. Void. I'll do one thing. Just let me try to make it a little bit more interesting. Void method 2, open braces and close braces. And here simply I just want to print 20. Now here int x. Did you observe the difference? If I remove these from the comments, am I going to get any error or not? Means, is it method overriding or not? Is it method overriding or not? What do you mean by method overriding? Start with the word writing. Writing two or more methods in two different classes. Once again, please tell me, what do you mean by method overriding? Writing two or more methods in two different classes having same method name. Okay, is it same parameters or different parameter? Same parameter or different parameter? I am not asking identifiers. I am not asking identifiers. I'm not concentrating on identifiers. Come on, tell me. Same parameter? Exactly, same parameter and the same return type. Let me just try to remove this. And of course, this is also method overriding. AOBJ2 dot method 2, and I'm just trying to pass 100, and I will be getting our output, that is 20. Am I clear with this? Online students, kindly please respond. Online students, am I clear with this? Am I clear with this? You need to respond in the chat, guys. Please. You need to respond in the chat. Method C, method parameter is same. Sir, but name, guys, come on. That's just an identifier name. You can go with any name, no problem. Parameter should be same. Parameter should be same. Okay. Now, let me just try to go with one more. Okay, guys, before going to one more method, I want to give you a small idea about annotation. What is the word? Annotations. Now, please observe. For example, void. I'll be going with one more method. And here I just want to go with like int a comma string yes. Okay. And just I'm trying to print system.out.println. This is class a method 3, and I'm just trying to print yes. That's it, not more than that. Now I want to provide overriding for this method. Okay, I'll do one thing. Okay, just let me try to get exactly the same method like this. But here, what I'll be doing, let me make it like string yes and int a. And of course, here I'm just trying to give the output as 30. Now my question is, if I remove this from the comment, am I going to get any error or not? Think and answer. Think and answer. If I remove this from the comment, am I going to get any error or not? Take 30 seconds time. Feel free to discuss. Feel free to discuss. Okay. Tell me, error or no? Okay, actually, I'm getting mixed answers. Like some people are saying error and some people are saying no error. Okay, we'll do one thing. Let me remove this from the comment. Am I getting any error? Why? That is not overriding. You are just writing method 3 in class B. It's just a normal method declaration. Guys, are you understanding me? Please respond. Now, for example, online students, I hope it's clear. Will not be getting any error here, guys. Why? Because this is considered just like a normal method. Method 3 belongs to class B. Yeah, fine, no problem. Now, please observe, I will be using an annotation at the rate override. I'll be trying to write like that. If I'm writing like this, now I'm getting an error. Why we are getting an error like this? Because guys, we are literally informing to the compiler that this is overriding. But is that method overriding? Answer. That is the reason you are getting an error. What is the use of these annotations? Annotations. What is the use of these annotations? Annotations will make the programmer to write effective code. Annotations inform to the compiler that what is happening in the coming methods. Are you understanding me? Now, whenever the compiler came across this annotation, it is thinking that we are providing overriding. But are we overriding? No. That is the reason we are getting an error. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Now, please tell me, I want to resolve this error. On first parameter should be int. Just a sec. Int. Can I write int x? No. Come on. Second parameter should be. I hope you're understanding the concept here. So, my question is writing annotations mandatory? No, it's not mandatory. It's just for our programming you. Like, if we want, you can write, or else no need. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Online students, kindly please respond. Online students, kindly please respond. Am I clear with this? Am I clear with this? AOBJ2 dot method 3. And now here I'm just trying to go with like 50. And here I'll be going with Java. Now we will be getting, okay, I'll do one thing. Let me go with 500. Now, or else 100. That would be okay. Now, right click, run as Java application. We'll be getting an output like this is 30. As simple as this. Now, my question is, can we override if we change the access modifiers? Let me ask you. Okay, guys, please observe. What is this method access modifier? Default. I want to change this method to protected. Am I going to get any error? Yes or no? Here, I will change it into protected. Here, I will not change. Guys, my question is, can I override a method with different access modifiers? Did you understand the question? Can I override a method with different access modifiers? Guys, seriously, you need to guess an answer. Try to guess an answer, please. Yes or no? Okay. Some people are saying yes, and some people are saying no. Okay, no issues, no issues. Let us check. Let us check. I'm making this as PROTECTED, protected. Am I getting an error? No. So can I override a method with a different access modifiers? Hang on. I'll do one thing. Let me just try to make this as public. I'm just trying to make this as public. And here also, I'm making this as public. Okay, up to now, it's fine. Right now, I'll make this as PROTECTED, protected. Am I getting any error? Let me just try to execute, right click, run as Java application. No error. Okay, I'll do one thing. Let me make this as PROTECTED, protected, and I'll make this as PUBLIC, public. Sir, what is happening here? Got it. Got it. Now, guys, let me ask you. Overridden method means which method? Answer. Now, please listen to this. Access modifier of the overriding method. I repeat. Access modifier of the overriding method should not be more restrictive than the overridden method. Take a minute time. Take a minute time. Once again, I am saying the statement. Access modifier of the overriding method means the method which is present in should not be more restrictive than the access modifier of overridden method. Still simple. Child class method should not be more restrictive than the parent class method. In order to understand this statement, you should be having an idea about access modifiers hierarchy. I told you this point. Whenever we discussed about access modifiers, I told you, guys, remember the access modifiers hierarchy. I am going to ask you this whenever we are dealing with method overriding. Now, today is the day. Now, guys, do me a favor. Please tell me just a sec. Now, please tell me what is the most restricted access modifier? Private. After that, default. After that, public. Now, the point is, child class method should not be more restrictive than the parent class method. Child class methods should not be more restrictive than the parent class methods. Now my question is, in parent class, if I am giving PROTECTED, protected, then in child class, what are my options? Can I use protected? Can I use public? Can I use default? Exactly. We cannot use default. Why? Because default is more restrictive than protected. Can I use private? Nope. Come on. Obviously, private is more restrictive than protected. Guys, are you understanding the concept here? Please respond. Now, let me ask you a small question. That is in parent class, if I am giving public method, in child class, what are my options? Answer. Only in parent class, if I am giving protected, what are my options in child class? Protected and public. In parent class, I'm using default. What are my options in child class? Default, protected, public. In parent class, I'm using private. What are my options in child class? How can we override a private method here? We cannot override private method. Are you understanding the concept? Please respond. Online students, kindly please respond. Is this point clear? Guys, online students, please respond. Is this point clear? That is great. Okay. All right. All right. Now, guys, let me just try to take one more method. Okay. Now, I'll be going with void method 4. Void method 4. Just let me try to go with like string yes. Please listen, guys. Seriously, concentrate. Concentrate. String yes. Okay. Now, system.out.println class A method 4 plus sorry plus yes. Okay. Now tell me, am I going to get any error? Come on, decide. Am I going to get any error? What is method overriding? What is method overriding? Writing two or more methods in two different classes having same method name, same parameters. Okay. This is string. This is string buffer. So, am I going to get any error? 100%. I hope you're understanding the concept here. Okay. Now, just let me try to make this as string. Now, it's fine. Yes? Okay. Now, what I'll be doing, I'll be trying to give the return type as string, and just I'm trying to return 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 yes. Why we are getting an error? Why we are getting an error? Different. So how to solve it? How to solve it? Can I? Oh, okay. I don't want to make it complicated. Let me try to make it like string. Hang on. Where is this? string string like this. Still we are getting an error. return return. Just Java is AWS. Awesome. I'm just trying to return like this. And yes, let me just try to call aobj dot method for aobj2. Of course, aobj2 dot method for, and here I'm just trying to write Java, and here our output will be 40. Right click, run as Java application like this. Am I clear with this? Please respond. Online students, kindly please respond. Up to now, is it clear for everyone? Up to now. All right, that is great. Okay. Now, guys, please check this. I'll be trying to take No, my intention is I want to override a static method with a non-static method. Let me show you. For example, void method 5 system.out.println class A static method. Let me just try to make this as static. I want to override a static method with a non-static method. Means here, just let me try to write void method 5, void method 5, and here system.out.println. I just want to go with like 50. Did you understand my question? I want to override a static method with a non-static method. Is it possible? Is it possible? No, we'll be getting an error. Okay, we'll do one thing. Let me make this as static, static. Yes? Now tell me, can we override a static method with a non-static method? Can we override a static method with a static method? All right, now just let me try to call it aobj dot method 5 and right click aobj2 dot method 5 and right click run as Java application. What is our expected output? What is the output we are getting? Is overriding happen? Exactly. Guys, we cannot override a static method. Static methods can't be overridden. It's more like method hiding. This is actually known as method hiding. It may seem like method hiding, method hiding. Just let me try to write like a small point here. Point number 5. Point number 5. We cannot override a static method. It may seem like we are overriding, but actually it is method hiding. Static methods can't be overridden. Kindly please do remember this particular point. Okay. Now my question is, sir, why static methods can't be overridden? Guys, static, that keyword static belongs to class, means static method 5. This method 5 belongs to class A only. Static belongs to class. You cannot transfer that. Am I clear with this? Now answer this question. Can we overload a static method? Answer. Can I override main method? Can I override main method? Can I overload main method? Can I overload constructor? Can I override constructor? You cannot override constructor. Sir, why we cannot override constructor? Okay. Guys, let me just try to take a constructor here. Please tell me class A and system.out.println. Just simply I'm trying to write class A default constructor. I want to go with tell me. Can I write like this? Can I write like that? Why? This is not a constructor of class B. If you want to write a constructor in class B, what its name should be? If you are writing like that, different method names. The whole meaning of overriding will change. Overriding means same method name, different classes, same parameters, same return type, and same Same. Once again, guys, method overriding. Please answer this question. Same method name? Yes or no? Same class? Yes or no? Different class? Same parameters? Same parameters? Same return type? Dot. Enough. Now, just let me try to remove this, and I'll try to remove this also. And here I'll just want to write a small statement, that is constructors, Java constructors can't be inherited. So we cannot override. Guys, you know that constructors will not participate in inheritance. Did you remember that? This is one more reason. Okay, just let me try to get it like this. Okay. Now my question is, can I overload and override a method? Take a minute time. Can I overload and override a method? Yes? Yes or no? For example, this is method 1. Okay. I'll try to take one more method, void method 1. And here I'm just trying to take char C. System.out.println class A method 1 plus C. Are you understanding me? Now I want to override this. Okay. Void method 1, void method 1. And here I'm just trying to go with like char X and system.out.println. Just let me, okay, I'll do one thing. This is 50, right? Okay, let me go with like char A, and here, okay, no problem. Let me go with char X. Just let me try to go with like 60. Enough. I don't want to make it complicated. Now here, AOBJ2 dot method 1. And now here I'll be trying to give A. Yes or no? This is method 1. This is also method 1. Here one parameter. Here also one parameter. And I'm just trying to call my program, and we will be getting our output, that is 60. So can I overload and override a same method? Happily we can override and overload. No problem. Just follow the rules. Enough. Online students, I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Pradeep, guys, please respond. Is this clear? We can overload and override a method. Not at all a trouble. Happily you can do that. Okay. Now, final point of the day. This is the question which I have faced in one of my interviews, like in my fresher period. I faced this question. I'm going to ask the question. Please try to give me the answer. What is method overriding? Writing two or more methods in two different classes having same parameters, same return type. Can I override a method with different return types? That is the answer which I said on that day also. That is the same answer which I said. But actually, we can override a method with different return types. Sir, what is happening, sir? I'll show you. No, I'll prove you. Let me, please. Guys, observe the method. I'm just trying to take one more method. Settle down. Please listen. Please listen. Void method 6. Just a simple method 6. And here system dot out dot println. I'm trying to write class A method 6 called. Okay. Now listen. Listen. Important. Now in the place of void, I'm writing class A. RETURN return. We already covered this in this concept. Did you remember this concept? New class A like this. Okay. Now I want to override this method. Now I want to override this method. Okay. Now, come on. Tell me the code. Tell me the code. Just tell me the code. Class A. Method 6. Method 6. System dot out dot print. Just I'm trying to go with like 70. I don't want to make it complicated. 70. After that, RETURN return new class A. Let me just try to call aobj2 dot method 6, and now right click run as Java application. Yeah, of course, we'll be getting our output that is 70. Now, sir, you said that different return types. Of course, but here you have given same return type. Here also class A, here also class A, and here also class A. Same return type. Okay. Same method name. Just say yes or no. Same method name. Same parameters. Answer. Same return type. Right click run as Java application. Method overriding happened. Exactly. These type of return types are known as covariant return types. What is the word? Covariant return types are applicable only for classes. You cannot use primitive data types. These are applicable only for classes. Means, sir, I'll try to write int and here I'll write char. Will it applicable? No. Covariant return types are not applicable for primitives. Those are not applicable for primitive data types. Those are applicable only for classes. Am I clear with this? So, if you face this question, can we override a method? Can we override a method which is having different return types? Yes, that is actually possible with the help of covariant return types. With the help of covariant return types. Am I clear with this? Respond. Now, this is method overriding. How is the concept? Respond. Now, guys, let me ask you some small questions. Please concentrate. I want to overload a private method. Yes or no? I want to overload a private method. Yes. Can I overload a protected method? Can I overload a private method? Can I overload a static method? Static method. Can I overload main method? Can I overload constructor? Can I override constructor? Can I override abstract method? Hold that. Did you remember the same concept? Like we hold that statement for overloading also. Hey, yes or no, here? Okay. Now tell me, can I override public method, protected method, Private method, private method. Static method, main method, main method. Constructor, final method. Guys, there is this keyword final. There is this keyword final. What is the use of final keyword? You know, final keyword restricts overriding. We cannot override a final method. Anyways, whenever that concept comes, I'll let you know. But up to now, is it clear for everyone? Guys, remember one point here. Overloading. Any method you can overload. Overriding. If you cannot inherit, you cannot override. That is the basic point which you need to remember. If you cannot inherit, you cannot override. And and in interview, if they asks you to write a program on method overriding, remember this. You need to call parent class method, but child class method should be getting executed. Am I clear with this? Once again, in interview, if the interviewer asks you, try to write a program on method overriding, you need to call parent class method. But which method should be getting executed? Child class. In order to do that, which point in you need to use? Answer. Second point. Second point. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Please have these programs. First, go with class A, please. Class A, please. Okay, please have this. Sahil, you're asking, sir, what about interface return types? Sahil, tell me one thing. Do class have return types? Do class has return types? Class, do class have return type? Don't mistake the terminologies. Sahil, very, very important. Do class has return type? What is the syntax of a class? Exactly. Exactly. Interface also will not have any return type. The methods which are present inside interface will be having return types. Don't get confused, please. That is class A. First write the program. After that, I'll show you the points. And tomorrow's concept will be amazing. We are going to discuss about abstraction. Trust me, guys, it's a very nice topic. Very, very nice topic. Kaladhar, you're asking, sir, can we refer super class of overridden in the subclass? Use first point inheritance. You remember the first point, right? Guys, completed. How many are writing? Please raise. Carry on. One more minute. One more minute, please. Class B. Class B. Remember, guys, annotation is not mandatory. It's not at all mandatory. It's just for our understanding purpose. That's it. If you're writing annotations, that would be great. Like nice programming. Shahida, you're asking what is the definition of annotations? Shahida, in simple, you think you can consider like this. Annotations provides additional information to the compiler. Just a simple statement. Provides additional information to the compiler. That's it. Provides additional information to the compiler. Okay, Shahida. Not only for compiler, for JVM, for programmer. Of course, Devyani. Yes. Up to line number 23 complete for everyone. And guys, once again, I'm saying you in interview, if the interviewer asked you to write an example for method hiding, write an example for method hiding. Indirectly is asking you to perform overriding for static method. You know that we cannot perform overriding for static method. Just use the same overriding concept. Two classes, parent class and child class. Parent class, write static method. Child class, write static method. Call parent class method. Call parent class method by using inheritance second point, and you will be getting only parent class method will be getting executed. Child class method will not be getting executed. That is nothing but method. Please remember that concept. Static methods will not be written. We cannot override a static method. Shilpa, first try to continue the remaining program. Continue remaining program, please. I gave you time. What you are doing there? First, try to write the remaining program. Later, I'll try to scroll it up. If I scroll right now, remaining people will be affected. So please, first write remaining program. Complete. How many are writing? Please raise. Please raise. 2 more minutes, guys. Starting from now. 2 more minutes. Carry on. Just check that, Jayesh. Please check. Instead of asking me, you know you can work on it, right? Just check it and do let me know. Come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what. One more minute. And done. Please have these points. Go ahead. Please. Please have these points. Have these points first. Later, I'll show you the output also. Please have these points. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on. Start writing. Start writing, please. Whenever you're writing the points, try to understand them.